I never thought that I would be so locked in on a Rookie of the Year race in the WNBA. But Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese has us all at the edge of our seats. If you're not watching the WNBA this season, shame on you. Who's gonna take this award at the end of the season? Come on in here, let's talk about it. What it do, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. And while you in here, hit that like, comment, subscribe, notification bell so you can be notified every time Her Takes uploads a new video. All right, let's get it. But yeah, this particular race has my interest peaked. Had you asked me at the beginning of the season, I probably would have been pulling for it and just would have outright said Angel Reese. Because at the time, at the beginning of the season, I honestly thought that Caitlin Clark was one-dimensional. I did. I thought she was just a step-back three-point shooter. But I have seen so much more from her on this WNBA level. I know that she's averaging 8.3 assists per game. She's making her teammates better. And as a rookie head-to-head right now, from what I see, I believe that she has the edge right now. They have a little less than a month left to play in the season, so a lot of ball to be played. Don't know, what could or could not happen between now and then. Yes, she has a little Boston and Kelsey Mitchell, but they were the worst team for a reason last season. And I just feel like she has come in there with her playmaking, her shot creation, everything. She's made this team better. She's made her teammates better. She's gone through a lot. She's kind of reminded me of what LeBron James went through when he hit the league. Not comparing her to LeBron, but in terms of the hate that she's having to endure. Like, even me personally, like I said, I was going for Angel for obvious reasons. We're both African American. I wanted to see her get it. Not that I always go for African Americans, but I was pulling for her. I'm just being transparent here. But, Caitlin Clark definitely has shown that she's not one-dimensional. So let's just talk about it and break down each player, and then I'll give my final thoughts at the end. So Angel Reese, she is a walking double-double. She's very aggressive. She's got that dog in her, very tenacious on the court. The finesse around the rim, getting those and ones. I would like to see her get to the line a little more. I want to say she's getting to the line about 5 times per game. That's not bad, but she also needs to get better at knocking down those free throws, because I think she's on her free throw percentage was like 72% so far. So that she definitely needs to work on. She's leading her team in steals, which is good. I want to say she's averaging 1.4 steals per game. She's extremely well moving without the ball, rolling to the basket, getting those easy buckets for her team. Fast break. She always knows where to be. Really, really good. I would say another weakness other than her free throw shooting would be her shooting, period. She just really don't take threes. She hadn't taken many threes this season. I want to say it showed her like 20% from three, which is atrocious. So I would like to see her maybe during the offseason start putting up threes, putting that in her repertoire, in her bag, working on those 3-point shots to take her to that next level. She does play with Cardoso, but I didn't see... again, I have not followed the WNBA like I should. So the rest of her squad, when I look down, she's the 3rd leading scorer on her squad. So those 2 guards, I want to say, kind of carry the team as well. But she is getting a double-double every game. She's getting the most steals. So she's definitely making the impact and making that push for the Rookie of the Year. She's definitely making her mark on her team. Now, if I had to pick between the 2 teams that would actually make the playoffs and make an impact in the playoff, I would choose Indiana Fever over Chicago Sky, mainly because of the supporting cast that's on those 2 teams. Now, she's playing 31.9 minutes a game. She's scoring 13.6 points a game, 12.3 rebounds, like I said, walking double-double, 1.4 steals leading her team per game. And she's shooting 39.8% from the field, 20% from three. So, Angel's good, and I think what I really, really like about her and watching her, she does have that grit in her. She doesn't give up, and I feel like with that in her, her ceiling, the sky's the limit. It's up to her what level she wants to push her skills for the future, and the sky's the limit for her, basically. Now, Caitlin Clark has the best step back 3-point shot I've seen in the WNBA. It is so sweet, beautiful. The girl has range. She's a logo 3-point shooter. When she gets hot, I mean, contested threes, can finesse to the rim. Her IQ, that court vision, finding her teammates, dropping those dimes, making them better. What more can you say about her style of play? She has that dog in her as well. Sometimes she lets it get the best of her and she gets emotional. I would love to see her work on her emotions, and she most definitely need to work on her turnovers. I want to say she leads the league in turnovers. She has a lot of turnovers per game. About 5 turnovers per game, I want to say, when I was looking at it earlier. But hands down, all the way around, the girl is just, she has the skills. She really, really does. Cannot deny her. You can't deny her. Like I said, whether you were on her team at the beginning of the season or not, you cannot deny where she is now. 35.2 minutes a game, 17.8 points a game, 8.3 assists per game. Like I said, she's dropping them dimes, making her team better while pulling 5.8 boards a game and 1.4 steals a game. She also, just like Angel, is leading her team in steals. She's leading her team in 3 categories: shooting, assist, and steals. While Angel's leading her team in 2 categories, I forgot to say: rebounds and steals. She's shooting 41.2 from the field and 32.8% from 3. Now, I would like to see that come up, get closer to 40, but the girl can flat out shoot. She's sharing the ball a lot too, so you got to consider that. From what I see right now, I feel like Caitlin Clark is the future of the WNBA. I feel like a lot of these young ladies need to quit being so mean to her. Go ahead and ride that. That's going to in turn get more money for you. She's opening the doors that we've been hearing women complain about for years, and she's opening those doors. Unfortunately, it just happened to be a rookie that walked in and started opening these doors, so a lot of the vets, feel some type of way about it. But you got to be able to embrace change. Simple as that. And I hate to see the hate that this young lady get, which is why I had to make this video, because I personally wanted to see Angel take it and win. I did. But at the end of the day, cream rises to the top, whether you like it or not. And you got to give, people their flowers while they're here. You got to be able to praise and appreciate the greatness as you are seeing it. And I feel like we're seeing it in Caitlin Clark. But again, there's right at another month left to play. A lot can happen because they're neck and neck. They're right there with each other. When they play against each other, they're right there. They match energy. I like that, and that's what we need. I don't understand why, I hear some people say they wouldn't watch a WNBA game. But when you look at the NBA, it's really no different. There's a lot of 3-point and perimeter shooting in the NBA. I feel like, the WNBA has come a long way. There's a lot of people talking. There's a lot of talks around it. Caitlin Clark is opening doors for a lot of women. And I think, really, I don't know what all they judge it by, but think about it from that aspect. She's changing their game. She's changing, from what I understand, the way they travel, where they're staying, all this type of stuff. She is changing that, and that's nothing that Angel's doing. So when you weigh it all, you pretty much gotta choose Caitlin. And I'm not mad about it. But that's all I got. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you're new. And as always, stay safe. On to the next one. Peace.